and plastic bottles and saline bottles which segregated were sold to Kabadi, and final collection and disposal of the waste was done by the Birtamur municipality itself. In case of Birta City Hospital, on-site segregation was practiced by the hospital staff, but still the practice was not proper. However, SARPs were well segregated and the plastic and saline bottles were also segregated on-site and off-site as well. Color-coded buckets were placed in all the wards and most of the staffs had the knowledge about the color coding. The segregated waste from the buckets were collected in a plastic bag and the SARPs were collected separately in a jar. No any special treatment was done to the waste before sending it to municipal waste, but the needles, they were destroyed in needle destroyer. We can see the presence of waste handling community. Orientation class rather than training was taken by the old working staff, but the new staffs have not taken any kind of training nor orientation. Safety equipment such as gloves, masks, boots were provided to the waste handling staff by the hospital. And final collection and final disposal of the waste was undertaken by Mirtabur municipality itself. In Medica Hospital, no on-site segregation was practiced and only SARPs were segregated. No color-coded buckets were seen. All of the waste were collected in sacks except for sharp which are collected in jar. No any special treatment was given to the waste before sending it to municipal waste. No any waste handling community was formed, nor any specific training was taken by waste handler. Specific equipment such as gloves and masks, they were provided by the hospital to the waste handling team. Bottles were recycled as a jar for planting various plants in Medica Hospital. And final collection and disposal, it was done by Birtamur municipality. In Monmohan Hospital, on-site segregation was practiced by the staffs, but still the segregation was not proper. Only the SARPs were well segregated. Different color-coded buckets were placed in the almost all wards, but the working staff had no any specific idea about color coding. All the waste were collected in plastic bags. The SARPs were collected separately. No any specific treatment was done to the waste before sending it to municipal waste. The needles were destroyed in needle destroyer. Waste handling community was there, which seemed quite passive. Orientation rather than training was taken by the old staff, whereas new staffs had not taken any such. Safety equipment such as gloves was provided by the hospital. And the final collection and disposal of the waste was done by Birtamur municipality. And this is the results from the questionnaire survey, which was done to the people who were living in the areas near hospital. Among the total surveyed people, 83.33% people, they were living there for above more than 2 years, whereas 16.67% were new and they were living there for less than 2 years. It is another bar diagram which shows the percentage of people who had observed the change in the environment on the few years, where 83.33% of people said yes, they observed the change in the environment, whereas 16.67% they said there were no any changes in the environment. This pie chart shows the percentage of people who believes that having a house near hospitals had drawbacks. 76.87% people thought that there are several drawbacks, whereas 23.13% people thought it as a benefit. Whereas this bar diagram shows the percentage of people who were aware of the risk caused by the unmanaged disposal of hospital waste. 76.87% were aware, whereas 23.13% were not aware about the risk. And this is the pie chart showing the people's view about the hospital waste management, where 57.48% people think it is satisfactory, whereas 25.16% people think it is very poor, where 17.36% people think the hospital waste management adopted by the hospital is good. The next bar diagram shows the people's satisfaction regarding the waste management techniques adopted by the hospital. 74.84% people were happy, whereas 25.16% people were not happy by the waste management technique adopted by the hospital. So these are the few conclusions. Waste generation differ from different hospitals due to different flow of patients, different available health services. Around 75% of the waste generated is general waste. No proper segregation is done, due to which general waste gets mixed with hazardous and all the waste turns into hazardous. No proper guideline regarding the hospital waste management was followed by any of the hospital. All the hospital depends on the municipality for the final disposal of the waste. Few recommendations. Proper segregation and the use of color-coded bins should be encouraged. Waste handling should be formed and waste handlers should be given proper training regarding the management of the waste. Mixing up of hospital waste with municipal waste should be stopped immediately. So if you have any questions, please drop it in the chat box. And I would like to conclude this presentation by saying, let the waste of sick not contaminate the lives of the healthy. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sandhya, for your presentation. Since we are way beyond our estimated time, if there are any questions,